Phyllis is also abducted. Does she put everything on the line to save Sharon? According to spoilers for The Young and the Restless, viewers should always anticipate the unexpected in Genoa City. Sharon Newman is currently imprisoned in what looks to be a sewage area someplace in the small town. On Tuesday, January 7th, Nick Newman got the feared police news that Sharon's automobile had been found at the bottom of the river, which is also where Heather Stevens' lifeless body had been discovered. Nick can't resist assuming the worst. Fans are aware, however, that Jordan has chosen to keep Sharon alive in contravention of Ian Ward's orders. Josh Griffith, YNR, has also alluded to the fact that Sharon and Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, would be forced to reconsider their relationship after becoming trapped in a perilous circumstance. It appears like Phyllis will soon follow Sharon, and when she discovers who has been responsible for everything, she will definitely regret what she said. During the Tuesday show, Summer Newman also gave her mother an update on Sharon's disappearance. Billy Abbott was there too, and Summer and him were worried about Sharon, but Phyllis dismissed the whole thing. Viewers of YNR can see she's still itching for retribution against Sharon, even though she's doing her best to move on and avoid thinking about the things she can't control. It was so clear, in fact, that Billy even asked Phyllis if she knew what had happened to Sharon, seemingly suggesting that Phyllis was responsible for everything. Ian wants to blame Phyllis for Sharon's passing, but what if Jordan surprises everyone by robbing Nick's other ex-wife? Both women might end up battling for their life while chained up in the sewer basement. They would have to cooperate. When Phyllis wakes up and discovers Sharon chained up in the basement, she might be totally taken aback. If she understands what Sharon has been through, she might gain some of Phyllis's respect, even though she still sees Sharon as a weak little lady who constantly needs Nick to come and save her. In some cases, Sharon may even be able to defend herself, which might astonish Phyllis as well. However, since Jordan will probably be stronger than both women, Sharon might not be able to get away. Additionally, her mind can start playing tricks on her if she doesn't take her bipolar medications. Having said that, Phyllis will be more rational and will have been held captive for a shorter period of time than Sharon. Could she devise a strategy to break out? Would she risk everything to save Sharon as well, or would she abandon her? Phyllis might be terrified for Sharon's life to abandon her, depending on what she observes. According to previews on The Young and the Restless, people always bond over dangerous situations. Could Sharon and Phyllis wind up being friends? Particularly if one of the women goes above and beyond to ensure that the other is not abandoned. The long-running soap opera The Young and the Restless, YNR, has captivated audiences for decades with its dramatic storylines, complex characters, and shocking twists. One of the most intriguing plots to emerge in recent years involves the character Phyllis Summers and her potential involvement in a kidnapping that could jeopardize her own safety while attempting to save Sharon Newman. Let's dive deep into the dynamics of this storyline, unraveling the history, motivations, and consequences for all the players involved. Phyllis Summers, the master of chaos. Phyllis Summers has always been one of Genoa City's most unpredictable residents. Known for her fiery personality, cunning intelligence, and knack for getting entangled in high-stakes drama, Phyllis has never shied away from risk. Over the years, she has built a reputation for doing whatever it takes to protect herself and those she cares about, even if it means bending the rules or crossing ethical lines. Phyllis's history is littered with questionable decisions, many of which have placed her at odds with other key figures in Genoa City. From her tempestuous relationships with men like Nick Newman and Jack Abbott to her bitter rivalries with women like Sharon Newman, Phyllis's life has been a whirlwind of passion and conflict. Despite their past animosities, it seems that Phyllis may now find herself risking everything to save Sharon from a dangerous situation. Sharon Newman, the eternal survivor. Sharon Newman's journey on YNR has been nothing short of a roller coaster. A beloved character, Sharon has faced numerous challenges, including mental health struggles, devastating losses, and turbulent relationships. Her resilience and compassion have endeared her to fans, but her penchant for finding herself in perilous situations has kept viewers on the edge of their seats. Recently, Sharon has been drawn into a sinister plot involving a shadowy figure with a grudge against her. This antagonist, whose identity remains shrouded in mystery, has been targeting Sharon, placing her life in jeopardy. The situation escalates when Sharon is kidnapped, leaving her loved ones scrambling to rescue her before it's too late. A complex web of relationships. The potential for Phyllis to become entangled in Sharon's predicament is heightened by their shared history and overlapping connections. Despite their rivalry, there have been moments of begrudging respect and understanding between the two women. Both have been involved with Nick Newman, creating a love triangle that has fueled tension and drama for years. Phyllis's decision to intervene in Sharon's kidnapping could stem from various motivations. On one hand, she may see an opportunity to demonstrate her growth and humanity by putting aside their differences to help Sharon. On the other hand, Phyllis's actions could be driven by a desire to prove herself to Nick, who remains deeply concerned for Sharon's safety. The kidnapping plot, a high-stakes gamble. As details of Sharon's kidnapping come to light, it becomes clear that the situation is more dangerous than anyone initially realized. The captor, a cunning and ruthless individual, has meticulously planned every aspect of the abduction, leaving little room for error. With time running out, Phyllis decides to take matters into her own hands. Phyllis's involvement in the rescue mission is fraught with peril. Her impulsive nature and tendency to act without fully considering the consequences could put her in harm's way. Nevertheless, Phyllis's resourcefulness and determination may prove invaluable in outsmarting the kidnapper and securing Sharon's freedom. Risks and consequences. Phyllis's decision to risk her own safety for Sharon's sake raises important questions about her character and the potential fallout from her actions. If she succeeds in rescuing Sharon, she could earn newfound respect and admiration from those around her, including Nick and Sharon herself. However, the mission could also backfire, leaving Phyllis vulnerable to physical harm or legal repercussions. Furthermore, Phyllis's involvement in the kidnapping plot could have ripple effects throughout Genoa City. Her actions may strain her relationships with other characters, particularly if her methods are deemed reckless or unethical. Conversely, the ordeal could serve as a catalyst for reconciliation and healing, bringing together characters who have long been at odds. Sharon and Phyllis, a new chapter? One of the most compelling aspects of this storyline is the potential for Sharon and Phyllis to forge a new understanding. Their shared experience of surviving the kidnapping could pave the way for a deeper connection, allowing them to move past their animosities and recognize their mutual strength and resilience. However, the road to reconciliation is unlikely to be smooth. Both women have strong personalities and a history of clashing, which could make it difficult for them to fully trust one another. Even if they manage to find common ground, lingering tensions and unresolved issues may continue to complicate their relationship. Fan reactions and speculation. The prospect of Phyllis risking everything to save Sharon has sparked intense speculation and debate among YNR fans. Viewers are divided on whether Phyllis's actions are motivated by genuine concern for Sharon or by ulterior motives. Some fans see the storyline as an opportunity for character growth and redemption, while others are skeptical of Phyllis's intentions. As the plot unfolds, fans have taken to social media to share their theories and predictions. Some believe that Phyllis will uncover shocking secrets about the kidnapper, potentially exposing a larger conspiracy. Others speculate that the ordeal will lead to unexpected alliances and revelations, shaking up the dynamics of Genoa City in unforeseen ways. The larger context of YNR. The storyline involving Phyllis and Sharon is just one of many interwoven plots that have kept YNR viewers hooked. The show's ability to balance multiple narratives, each with its own twists and turns, is a testament to its enduring appeal. From corporate power struggles and forbidden romances to family feuds and criminal intrigue, YNR continues to deliver the drama and excitement that fans crave. Phyllis and Sharon's storyline also reflects the show's commitment to exploring complex relationships and moral dilemmas. By placing its characters in challenging and often morally ambiguous situations, YNR invites viewers to consider how they might navigate similar challenges in their own lives. Conclusion. The potential for Phyllis Summers to risk everything to save Sharon Newman is a testament to the enduring power of The Young and the Restless to captivate audiences with compelling storytelling and dynamic characters. As the plot unfolds, viewers will be eagerly watching to see how Phyllis's actions impact her relationships, her reputation, and her future in Genoa City. Whether Phyllis emerges as a hero or finds herself facing even greater challenges, one thing is certain: the drama is far from over. With its blend of suspense, emotion, and intrigue, this storyline promises to be a memorable chapter in the rich history of The Young and the Restless. The Young and the Restless, Phyllis risks it all to save Sharon? The Young and the Restless spoilers promise fans dramatic twists as Sharon Newman and Phyllis Summers find themselves in an unlikely predicament. In Genoa City, danger and unexpected alliances often go hand in hand, and the latest developments suggest a nail-biting saga that could reshape relationships, reveal hidden depths, and ignite new rivalries. Currently, Sharon is being held captive in a sewage-like basement, a grim twist in her story that has left Nick Newman and other residents of Genoa City reeling. The Tuesday, January 7th episode delivered a bombshell as Nick received a devastating call from the police. Sharon's car was discovered submerged in a river. To make matters worse, this was the same location where Heather Stevens' body had previously been found. For Nick, this discovery conjures fears of the worst-case scenario. Sharon's dire situation. Despite the ominous circumstances, fans know there's more to the story. Ian Ward, the mastermind behind Sharon's abduction, had ordered Jordan to eliminate her. However, Jordan defied Ian's instructions, keeping Sharon alive for reasons yet to be revealed. This decision opens the door for a heart-stopping sequence of events where Sharon's resilience is put to the ultimate test. Locked away and without her bipolar medication, Sharon's situation becomes even more precarious. The absence of her meds could exacerbate her mental health struggles, leading to hallucinations and emotional turmoil. This mental and physical vulnerability adds another layer of suspense to her plight. Phyllis enters the picture. Meanwhile, Phyllis Summers remains oblivious to the gravity of Sharon's disappearance. On Tuesday's episode, Summer Newman updated her mother about Sharon's situation, expressing concern. Billy Abbott also chimed in, sharing his worries. However, Phyllis brushed off their concerns, dismissing Sharon's disappearance as insignificant. Her indifference seemed fueled by her lingering animosity toward Sharon, a bitterness so apparent that even Billy questioned whether Phyllis might be involved in Sharon's predicament. Unbeknownst to Phyllis, her life is about to take a dangerous turn. Spoilers hint that Ian and Jordan may orchestrate a shocking twist, kidnapping Phyllis as part of their sinister plan. The idea of Phyllis and Sharon, longtime adversaries, being forced to confront their animosity while fighting for their lives is ripe with dramatic potential. A test of character. When Phyllis awakens to find herself chained up alongside Sharon in the bleak sewage basement, she'll be forced to reassess her perceptions. For years, Phyllis has viewed Sharon as a weak, dependent woman reliant on Nick's protection. However, witnessing Sharon's endurance and resourcefulness under such harrowing circumstances might earn Phyllis's begrudging respect. This scenario also offers Sharon an opportunity to defy expectations. Should she manage to outwit their captors or demonstrate courage in a critical moment, it could redefine how others, especially Phyllis, see her. The potential for Sharon to save Phyllis in a daring act of bravery would not only shock Genoa City but also challenge the dynamic between these two women. Phyllis's dilemma. Phyllis, despite her impulsive nature, is known for her cunning. Being held captive for a shorter time than Sharon, she may have the clarity of mind needed to devise an escape plan. Yet, the question remains, would she risk her freedom to save Sharon? This moral dilemma could serve as a turning point for Phyllis's character. If Phyllis chooses to leave Sharon behind, she risks further tarnishing her reputation and alienating those who care about Sharon, including Nick and Summer. On the other hand, if she decides to stay and help Sharon, it could mark a significant evolution in her character, showcasing a depth of compassion and loyalty rarely seen in her. An unlikely bond. Dangerous situations have a way of forging unexpected bonds, and this ordeal could bring Sharon and Phyllis closer than ever before. If they work together to overcome their captors, their shared experience might pave the way for mutual understanding and even friendship. Such a development would be a refreshing twist for fans who have watched their rivalry unfold over the years. Their potential alliance could also have far-reaching implications for the Genoa City landscape. Imagine the shockwaves if Sharon and Phyllis, two women who have vied for Nick's affection and clashed countless times, become allies. It could shift dynamics within their families and relationships, forcing everyone to reconsider long-held grudges and alliances. The villain's endgame. Ian Ward's motives remain shrouded in mystery, but his plan to pin Sharon's death on Phyllis adds another layer of intrigue. Ian is a master manipulator, and his schemes often leave devastation in their wake. Jordan's decision to keep Sharon alive suggests a possible rift between the villains, which could work to Sharon and Phyllis's advantage. If Jordan's loyalty to Ian falters, it might create an opening for the women to escape. The fallout in Genoa City. Back in Genoa City, Nick's anxiety over Sharon's fate continues to grow. His love for Sharon remains undeniable, and her disappearance has reignited his protective instincts. At the same time, Phyllis's sudden disappearance will undoubtedly alarm Summer, Billy, and others close to her. The dual kidnappings could unite these characters in a desperate search, forcing them to set aside personal conflicts. The aftermath of Sharon and Phyllis's escape, if they succeed, promises high drama. How will Sharon's trauma affect her relationships with Nick, Ray, and others? Will Phyllis's actions during the ordeal change how she's perceived by her family and rivals? These questions set the stage for compelling storylines that could dominate the young and the restless in the weeks to come. A friendship born of fire? The possibility of Sharon and Phyllis emerging from this ordeal as friends is tantalizing. While it may seem far-fetched given their history, shared experiences often have a transformative effect. If either woman goes above and beyond to save the other, it could dissolve years of animosity and pave the way for a new chapter in their relationship. However, the young and the restless thrives on drama, and a full-fledged friendship might be too tidy a resolution. Instead, viewers might see a grudging respect develop between the two, with moments of camaraderie interspersed with their usual sparring. Such a nuanced dynamic would add depth to both characters and keep fans guessing. Conclusion. As Sharon and Phyllis's harrowing ordeal unfolds, fans can expect a roller coaster of emotions, high-stakes drama, and surprising character developments. The prospect of these two fierce women teaming up to survive offers a fresh and exciting twist that could reshape Genoa City's social landscape. Whether they emerge as friends, allies, or simply survivors with a newfound respect for each other, one thing is certain: this storyline has all the ingredients to become a young and the restless classic. Stay tuned to see how Sharon and Phyllis navigate this life-or-death situation and what it means for their futures.